I think the main thing for me in any, even when you were talking about sort of reducing hours and things like that, it's open conversation and having an environment where people can feel that they're going to be listened to is more valuable, because then you will have an environment where these conversations can take place, where you can approach somebody and say, you're really not looking good at the moment. You know, don't want to pry, or we don't need to do anything about it, but I'm just noticing you're not good at the moment. And that's all you need to say. But if you haven't got a culture and an environment where you have those conversations, that, you know, your manager's saying it's okay to talk about that, and that for me is where you make a massive difference. It is actually saying mental health is really important. We want to help you work with it. And yes, we need to make changes. And yes, that you will be anxious about it, and it isn't going to work for everybody, but we want to hear what the difficulties are. And we want to work together to work that out. And you don't often, you know, in a work environment, often what I hear from people who are struggling is they feel a lot is done to them. And often, if they had a conversation beforehand, that they would understand that things need to happen like this, we need to change it, but that conversation hasn't taken place. So they're just feeling aggrieved that things are done to them and they've got to do it, and that isn't helping. And I think that's the best, you know, in order for you to make a difference, is to explain to your team that you're open to listening. There is this knowledge out there. They don't know where to go. You can find where to come. I'm around. You know, there's lots of knowledge out there. But it's having that, you know, that you can come, you can talk about it. We can recognise that maybe today isn't a good day. And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? One of the things that a lot of managers ask me is, what do I do? What do I say? Sometimes you can't make it better. But what therapy is effective because really listening to somebody is in itself helpful. You don't have to fix anything, you don't have to make it better, you don't have to have an answer. But if you have actually just listened and recognised, yeah, this is really difficult, that in itself is helpful to people.